Good afternoon, 24th of January 2021. Plan 21. Before, we used to get requirements of punctual selections, and these, as I call them, are risk factors that we have to avoid, because the economies of scales of having a huge database and the crew management company really eliminate the risks by zero. But we need to have a plan with you, dear ship owner, for 2021. Just take into account how many risk situations were in 2020 with this coronavirus and many different constraints that we can avoid in 2021, because we are having calls constantly about, now I need this chief engineer, this electrician, by different ship owners, whilst we should focus as our core activity. How can we plan this 2021 so we have zero safety first situations of risk? Now, this is really the big question. How can we prevent that in 2021 we don't have the same risks we had in 2020? Now, this constraint of coronavirus is going to go on. It's not going to be possible to provide vaccines to all of us, because we need 2 vaccines, and the length of these vaccines is 6 months. They don't even know. So I need 4 vaccines, you need 4 vaccines, and that means that if we are 7 billion humans, we need to have 7 times 4, and this is a huge constraint to its production. The pharmaceuticals are not going to think gross domestic product that it is falling to 20% because this coronavirus. The pharmaceuticals should grant vaccines for all of us, so that the 20% sales they're losing then would really make shipping much more competitive. But this will mean that the risks of 2020 will increase by, say, 10 in 2021, and the constraints for travel and coronavirus, it will get higher and higher and higher. We already see risks because some maritime administrations cannot extend the certificates of the seafarers. We hope that they get these solutions, but we are having so many constraints because the time moves on and on and on, that the risks get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the only solution, dear ship owner, as far as I see, is to prevent. Should we have prevented this coronavirus from the beginning, as we mentioned in coronavirus and crew situation video number 1, we would not be here today. We have seen how successful New Zealand has been, Fiji has been. Really, thank you very much indeed, the leaders in those countries, for stopping this virus and showing the rest of the world that this can be done. And the same situation is for your crew planning 2021. We can get our hands into working today, Sunday 24th of January 2021, and plan the rosters of the whole fleet, and the promotions and expansion of the fleet, the costs, and therefore we will get even better and better at our fees of about 4% for fleet management over 200 seafarers. And that's the way we are going to disrupt this market, by planning. We must prevent, like in this coronavirus and crew situation video number 1. So, and now we I just published, edited number 40. But in crew management business, the same thing will occur. If we plan 2021, the crew will be much happier, and the crew will be much more motivated, because the risk factor will be safety first, zero. Thank you very much indeed for your time. I hope that we start planning with you, dear ship owner, the crew requirements and the rosters and the digital implementation, because now it is really a must to think positive and to plan positive. Thank you. Goodbye.